Yeah. Smoking on Rock, but in you was chilling in a drop top. That's what you thought.
Welcome to whatever this series will be called. It's probably more lean towards scaling my agency. I do look like a guru right now because of this light. But I'm not, I promise you, I'm not trying to sell you a course. Buy my course, bro. Now, I have been procrastinating this series for I don't even know how long now, but probably still gonna fail at it, but who cares? This isn't shot on a camera. There will be shots because that's what we're about. So with the agency, it's a videography agency, but we do ads and stuff and it's quite complicated, but I'll show you in future videos when we get a client, because right now we're at nothing, but we're creating a plan of action with you guys, documenting this whole journey. We're gonna be a millionaire. You're gonna look back at these videos. You're gonna become a millionaire later on down the line. You're gonna have to wait until I finish the series, so, or you might become a millionaire before me. So I don't even know what to go over. You don't know me. No one knows me. Hopefully it stays that way. If this gets views, let me know in the comments. Do you want to be known or do you want to be not known but successful? It's a good question. So basically in this video, let me open up this MacBook and I'll show you. Can't really show you, but we've got a big list of, it's basically a plan of action and we're going to put it on a whiteboard. So this is going to stay here, maybe get a bit more lighting, and let's go through it on the whiteboard and show the problems I've been facing, why I'm at literally 0 per month now. Well, yeah, basically 0. I've got no clients. Also, this lighting, I just want to put it out there again. That little light, Gorilla light to the right of me, I'll show you in a minute. But we're going to make a coffee after we've done this part. Also got the PJs on in Gymshark. Oversized. Adam Sandler, what are you doing here? Let's try and cut the app a bit. So the problem on why I basically fell off financially. One, we've got Crohn's disease. We had a major flare up and we had a minor flare up. We got sidetracked by LA, which was good character development. And then we lost myself. I keep losing and finding myself, losing, finding God. And it's just this constant spiral of whatever the fuck's going on, because I don't know. But everyone goes through it, and that's what you have to realize, is everyone's dealing the same thing. And if someone else was in your shoes, would they feel the same way? And it's probably, yeah. So it's okay to feel how you do feel about certain situations, but you have to understand in life, if you truly want something, you have to sacrifice a lot to get it, and that's the problem. So the problem is I lost hope and had no reasoning to live or to do this. That's not the truth. The problem was I was lying to myself and didn't want to do what actually needs to be done. So I'd fill the time void with irrelevant shit that didn't need to be done. So an example of this is basically anything that doesn't align with your goal. If you put your goal on paper of what it is you truly want to be, and now you're doing other tasks. Now this could be anything, like it could be a job. Does it align with your goal? Are you on £15 an hour? How much do you want to make an hour? Is it aligning? No. So you need to do work outside of that job and do from the 9 to 5, you need to do a 5 to 10 or something to work on your goal outside that. So there's a few things that I think, well, at some point in my life, they were helpful towards me and creating an income. But now with anything in life, once you find something that works, your mind will automatically stick to it, thinking, oh, that's got me results in the past, so we're going to keep doing it. But at some point, you have to get off the roller coaster or you'll vomit. I'm on something here. So when you go on the roller coaster once, it's fun. But if you kept going around on a roller coaster, you're going to get bored of it because you're going to feel sick. So that joy dies. And it's the same with this. So I was doing gaming and I had successful gaming, but the passion for gaming died because it doesn't align with my goal. I was doing affiliate on TikTok Shop. It had a peak area where everyone was making loads of bank, but then it got oversaturated. So now it's super difficult, takes loads of time, and it's not worth staying in that vehicle. So basically what I need to do is just create this sort of tunnel vision where I'm only aligned with one goal and only want one thing, and put it on paper, create a step-by-step plan of how to achieve it. Consistently do this plan, use to-do list, Notion, Google Calendar, document the journey. It will work out, and boom. That easy. It's just about being consistent and knowing exactly what you want and not letting distractions get in the way. That is what determines success. If you do the right thing over and over and over and it's proven to work by other people, then obviously over time, this system that I'll put into place is literally going to work out. It just takes time, consistency and tunnel vision locked in. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to fuck how I feel about it, because that's what's been holding me back. Is I don't want to go and cold approach a business. I don't want to get in front of the camera and talk to myself to get 0 views. I don't want to keep failing. But that's what has to be done. You have to fail over and over again in order to succeed. So basically, we're just gonna have to lower the ego, kill it, accept embarrassment, because if you want to be successful, the only way to do it is just to it's like public humiliation, basically. But I'm gonna be real with you. If I can do this, anyone can do it, because literally every self-limit in my way, it like destroys me. So I hate getting in the camera, I hate the way I look. Naturally, I wasn't good at talking to the camera. It took multiple times. I've failed videos and I'm still not that good. Well, maybe I'm better. Probably I'm better. I don't know how I could improve, really. I just talk to it like I'm talking to a friend, even though I've got none. So I actually hate working with businesses, to be honest, because they're quite rude to young people and they don't value them as much. And there's a lot of other factors that get in the way. It's just self-destruction is what keeps happening over and over again. I'll slowly destroy myself. I'll fuel off self-hate. That's how I make so much progress, is through self-hate. But slowly I'll self-destruct because I hate me. But I want to make other people's lives better. I guess it's just consistency over time will make me feel better about all of this and not let feelings get in the way, because right now that's what's holding me back, is how other people would judge me. So if I sort of create a self-defense mechanism by hating me, I already expect hate from other people. So I guess that's where I self-destruct. Let's make some coffee and get into this video. If we're not already into it, we're kind of already into it, but we'll get the whiteboard out, maybe change the angle, maybe I could just put it there. That's a bit of info about me. I can't really remember what I went over. I think I've mentioned a good enough overview, and then over time I'll show you more about myself. Just have to be consistent. To save time on this video, I've already put some out. So the problem is mental health. And the only way to really solve that mental health is just to neglect it at first, put in the work, get the results, and then the mental health will automatically be healed. Basically, probably a bad solution. You don't agree with it, but I don't know too. It seems like it would work. It has worked in the past, so it should just work again. So putting in the work plus consistency is the problem. So that all links together. If I put in the work, be consistent, turn up every day, I will get results. I will improve financially. Overall, that will improve the mental health. So the solution to the short-term and long-term mental health is God. As dumb as it may sound to some people that don't believe, with God, I can't describe it, but it basically gives you a meaning for life. Without God, what's the point of doing anything? Or what's the point of selling your soul for money if you lose God? And what's cool about having God is it sort of gives you this ego, because you feel like you're with God, meaning whatever you face, with you and God, you can bounce back from anything and overcome everything. So the solution would be put in the work, as simple as that sounds, and cut distractions, meaning if you have a job, if you do other stuff that makes a bit of money and it's not having a good return on investment, let's just say that return on investment, if it's got a poor return on investment, both financially or what it is you want in life, you need to put it on a vision board of what you want your life to look like, and does it align with what you want? So if you want money, and say you want to have a good physique and train Muay Thai, is that gaming thing that you're doing that's making a bit of money aligning with it? That's an example with me. So whatever you do, you have to make sure what you're currently doing is aligning with what you want in life. And by the way, we did have a solution for this whiteboard thing, and it's set up perfect, but the reflection just made it look so weird that you could see me here. It was just goofy as fuck. So here's how we're going to fix all of this financially, physically, in every single way, shape and form. We're going to basically evolve, in simple words. Now, how do I write with one hand on the phone? So what we need, oh, my pen thing is out. 3 posts to Instagram, oh, keep that in line, per day. Now, why do we need 3 posts per day to Instagram? Because this creates the most growth. If you spread them out 45 minutes apart minimum and send 3 instead of 1 per day, you're going to get the maximum growth you can get. You could probably do more too, but it's not worth it for me. Now, why do we need Instagram growth for the personal account? And that's basically for outreach. If we show to clients that we're getting high views, high followers, they're going to agree to work with us, and it's going to be a whole lot easier to outreach. Right, I'm just going to write off camera and then go through it once I've written it. So 1 YouTube video per day. This is necessary to document to you guys what it takes to truly succeed from nothing to everything. Now, is this possible? I don't have a clue, because I've not attempted it before, to post 1 video every single day. But if we do it on the phone, keep the videos as simple as possible, easy. Obviously, some videos we're going to switch up. Maybe every video we'll switch up. But you guys don't know how many videos I've already deleted documenting this journey. I have not posted them because I've failed that many times. And also, I just didn't like the way they looked. Make a minimum £700 per month. Now, you might be questioning, why are we going for £700 per month and why not bigger numbers? This is basically the bare minimum to live and survive, meaning we can afford car insurance, we can afford a gym membership, we can afford combat sports sessions. So I don't know which one I want to go into next, but I've done Muay Thai, boxing, maybe Jiu-Jitsu out of one of them 3, or MMA. MMA would be like the final milestone, because that would teach Jiu-Jitsu. Now, there is a place that's open close to me. Imagine if I could do MMA, that's so cool. Next one is post 5 to 10 times to TikTok shop. I did have a good error in this, but recently it's just been so difficult. But also I've not been trying as hard as I did, and I've analysed basically my prime of this compared to now, and I can see the differences. So if I post 5 to 10 times per day of what I know works, we should see an increase in this and make a good income from it. This one's simple, as you've seen at the start of this video, get lean plus bigger, meaning reduce carbs, increase protein, and boom, we're gonna have a better physique. Combat sports, like I mentioned, we need to get back into that, and I don't know which one to go into yet. Another simple one, yet so many people don't do it, but researching daily. So this could be buying courses, searching up specific YouTube topics, not the broad self-improvement topic where you're just regaining the same knowledge that you already know. It's about researching problems and actually solving them. The next one's read daily, and I don't know much about this, if it actually helps, but I have read so many books and I can't really tell if I'm just procrastinating doing something by reading or if it's actually helping. But what I usually do is just put Audible on while I'm walking somewhere. Cut distractions. This is an easy one, yet it is crucial for success, meaning no talking to people about irrelevant topics, no social media consumption. It's just protecting your mind and what enters it. This is even negative people. If you're surrounded by negative people, get away from where you are. And that could be just go anywhere where you can just lock in. Unfortunately, at such a young age where we don't have our own place and we have to be surrounded by toxic parents, we just have to go coffee shop or something. Even though I hate the coffee shop environments, but it's just where I have to go to truly lock in sometimes. I think I mentioned this at the start of the vid, but we've got a gaming account with over 100k followers, and recently we've just not had a passion for it, let's just say that. So everything sort of fell off. We lost sponsorships, lost how much we was earning, felt it was just holding us back. So we've quit out of it, and now we can sell it. I'll put a picture up on the screen for over $1,000 in dollars if it sells. I don't know how that works, but we're going to take the risk anyway and try and get it gone. And then after we've sold this gaming account, we can list the Xbox up, and boom. That'll give us a nice bit of cash and also eliminate the distractions. Also, another thing that's already written down here, we're going to get closer to God by praying, and that should also help. Now, this one is a topic no one talks about, but we're not going to let anything affect our mood. Meaning, if we get a video and it underperforms and gets low views, or our income isn't what it should be, and this constant comparison, we're just going to eliminate all of that. And we're just going to fuck how I think, feel, and what happens. Because what truly matters is being so locked in that you don't care about the results and you care about the process of becoming better. Aligning to the getting lean and bigger and combat sports, we're also going to be running, which we are already doing, so this is easy. But we could do more consistent, longer runs. And of course, which everyone else should be doing, which we're already doing, and we've never fell off with the gym consistency because it helps mental health so much. So if you don't have a gym membership, make sure to get one because it helps so much with mental health. So I think that's pretty much it for what needs to be done at this moment of time, and it's just about turning up every single day and doing this. Now let's move on to how we're going to scale our agency called Tizzy Studios. So the first thing we're going to do, which is a new approach, is we're going to go into the businesses in person, which I have done before, and it's how I've landed clients. But we're going to do it in a different format where we get behind the scenes and basically request to film a free video, do a behind the scenes and the results posted to social media. And this should basically 10x how many warm leads we get. And I'll also show a video style of what I sort of want it to be like.
This week, as a 30-year-old founder in Sydney.
Now, like with any business, in order to succeed, you have to get the word out there that you have an offer. So I've put a prompt into ChatGPT basically saying everything about my agency, and it said that I need to do 40 to 100 outreaches per day, personalized, but we're also going to combine AI outreach with it, meaning I will handwrite 40 to 100 emails per day through Instagram DMs, but I'll also have an AI email lead list that gets sent out automatically. No matter what results we get, we're just going to daily document this whole process on social media and aim for 1 Instagram post per day. This is for the secondary account, we're not posting this on the main one. And just like what everyone else wants, this is the overall vision board, but we have a goal to help Starlight Children's Foundation because we've got Crohn's disease. They helped me when I was little. We'll go over this in more detail in another video. And yeah, it's just the basics of what everyone else wants to, but helping the world is one of the main things. So yeah, this is the end of this video. I think I just wanted to go over what the purpose of this whole thing was. We went into a little bit of detail, we could go into more detail. But yeah, like I said, I was basically procrastinating this. I've deleted so many videos, so if you see this, this is one of the many failed attempts. So if you are seeing this, I'm sorry that it's not the best of value from this video, but if I could give you one piece of value, do not watch self-improvement content like Iman Gadzhi, Hamza, whatever's on your feed for self-improvement. Figure out what it is you want. Maybe ask ChatGPT, go into ChatGPT. What is it you want out of life? And what vehicle will you take to get there? Meaning what, let's just say business. If you want to be into entrepreneurship, you can be. If you don't want to be into entrepreneurship, that's okay. You can have a 9 to 5. And be fine with that. It's whatever you truly want. But you have to understand with a 9 to 5, you will face a lot more difficulties in life. Like being ruled by a fat boss that you don't want, your children not being safe, you being stuck at max 120 grand a year, maybe up to 500 grand a year if you're lucky and the best of the best and overworking your ass off. So if you want freedom, you're not going to get it through a 9 to 5, I'm sorry to say, and you're probably not going to live that regular life where you retire at 60 or whatever. I've not looked into that life, I don't want that life, but I know people are dying at 50, so we don't have a long life, especially with the vaccines and stuff that are getting implemented, the population increasing. They need to keep the population down, so they release some random virus that is made in a lab to kill off the population. We've off-tracked here, but it's facts, because too many people in this world is bad. There shouldn't be 9 billion or whatever. How many of those people are useless? Like literally 0.01% of people that are on this track. So that makes it so easy to succeed because you've got so many consumers. So understand what is it you want on ChatGPT, maybe research that for a few days or however long it takes. Doesn't have to be a certain time frame. Realize what it is you want, figure out how to get there. So if it's a business, choose what business model you want. For me, I think what I'm going for is meta ads, funnel creation, videography, scripting, helping businesses with growth. So that's my vehicle. So once you've got that vehicle, do what I do, create a step-by-step plan and execute. But one thing that I'm saying is from this video, take away that you need to stop watching random videos and instead target videos of problems that you need to solve, not ones that help with your dopamine. So one could be for me is like color grading, stuff about cameras, storytelling. Storytelling's a big one. Ask ChatGPT what skills you could improve and then research it on YouTube. And that will be a lot more beneficial than watching self-improvement gurus. I am not one of them, by the way. I never will be. Thanks for watching. Drop a like, subscribe, comment. And I'm sorry it's not the best of value, it's just more of a documentation to look back at. But thank you so much if you made it this far.